Well, hello again, boys and girls. Go ahead and hop on in. We're going to do one more run at the Bullring, just because I just kind of feel like it. You know, I do like this track a lot. I feel like our setup's pretty decent here. So, why the hell not, right? We only got one more run before, the week swap's over. I don't want to get into another plate race, leave the decent taste in our mouth from the NIS yesterday. Doing that kind of on a fuel strategy. If you haven't watched that, suggest that you do. Just goes to show you it's all about the racecraft. If Chris was in here already, he'd agree with me. But yeah, again, we got people filtering in. So this is open setup series again. So I'll share the setup. I did get the clearance from Lou to go ahead and show this to you guys. So I'll go ahead and show you what we got working. But first and foremost, let's take a look here. We're going to be at 70 degrees. The car's not extremely fast at this temperature, but I want to see what kind of times people are running. 14 flat. I think that there will be people that get into the 13s. In practice, we were able to get in, well, the split is not accurate because that's at a cooler temperature, but we were able to get into the 13s. We ran a couple of 13 950s. And honestly, I think that we can probably run quicker than that, but going over to the garage, I'll show you what we got here. 20 on the left, 21, 19 on the right. I'm guessing that was probably an adjustment that Lou made to probably just tighten the car up a little bit on throttle. But again, that's what we got. 1, 2, 1, 5, and stagger for the front there. Now, what you'll see probably is going to be the big thing here that will jump out the page at you. Right now we're on full tape. Cannot run that in a race. You can only do that at qualifying. You can run 75% tape here at night for a heat, and you'd probably be fine. But 50, again, it's not a huge difference. Let's just be safe. The big thing you're going to see here is the camber. Camber is maxed out. So, again, this is a thing. Like it or not, would you run these settings in real life? Probably not. To run 9.4 degrees of camber on your left front is a lot. But it is what it is. And we're hardly running any caster on the left front. It's almost vertical. Now we're running a shit ton on the right front. And that camber differential really kind of helps the car kind of rotate, and really more than anything, that kind of seat feel that, well, I'm not really in a racing car right now, but that feel that I get when you have that huge camber stagger is that the car really wants to pivot around the corner. It doesn't necessarily want to roll through the center. It wants to almost skate the ass end out because the front end is turning so well it just kind of slips the rear right out. But again, that's what we got there. So we're almost bound up on these perches in terms of shock deflection, spring deflection. We've only got about 2 inches of travel, in the spring, on either side here. But we do have the car canted a little bit to the left, and there's just a touch of rake in it on the right side. The left side, we're talking hundredths of an inch, so the car's basically level. All right, and we run 7 gallons with a 5.0 wheel of misfortune. Of course not. With a 504 rear end in it. And again, take these settings in. You're welcome to try them out. See what you think. This is not the Applegren setup. This probably is the Applegren setup. This isn't going to be the Missile Mike setup, which is what we've been using for the most part. And those setups are available on the forums. This was given to me by a subscriber and another YouTuber. He posts some cool stuff. He does all of his stuff in VR. And that would be Vizual Racing with a Z. So you can check his channel out. Definitely interesting. Lou is deadly fast, master of the street stocks. But anyway, so let's take a look at the practice times here. Looks like a 14 flat was the quickest. But I believe we're all set to qualify here. We just want to check full tape. And again, you can go crazy as far as the qualifying setup and pull the fuel out of it. We're not going to do that. Yeah. The Viz. So, looks like 13. We got 2 people in 13.9s. We'll see what we can do. The big thing that always takes me a number of laps to get it figured out around here is to not overdrive turn 1.
Here comes your first time left. One more lap.
I think I'm going to be pretty happy with an 824. Yeah, we're going to let it go. I'm pretty happy with an 824. Again, that's hauling the mail pretty good. For 70-degree temperatures, 824 is pretty decent. I think that we could have gotten a little bit more out of 3 and 4. We really had to kind of wait. We got under the apron there. So I think that we could have maybe flirted with an 8.0. But again, that would be pushing it. What's up, Viz? Speak of the devil. I was just bragging on you, Lou. So hopefully we take a visit to that checkered patch right there later on, but we'll see. Obviously these races are tough. We're going to be the 3 car. And we actually had some pretty decent participation for this one. I think that there's 16 registered. I have to take a look again. I wasn't paying super close attention. Yeah, 16. That's not bad at all. Because I'm awesome. So, Lou, what kind of temperatures were you, or what kind of times were you running at 70 degrees? Because we just put down an 824, which I'm pretty happy with. It's not the greatest, but Lou's gonna come back and be like, "Well, I run like 18. I run like 13 twos, 13 fours." Ugh. There's only a couple seconds here, so we got to get into the garage. Pull this back to 50% tape. Hit apply. And we did. All right, so we're gonna grid up on the pole here. Come on. There you go.
All right, man. Line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
Slow at the ring. Yeah. The quickest I've been able to get around here at, I think it was 66 degrees, was a 13.7 1? 2? I can't remember. You guys could see the splits when we were looking at them. I don't remember though. But as of late, I'll say, I mean, I don't want to toot around the horn here, but, you know, as of late, we've been putting together some pretty good finishes. We've had plenty of bad ones to offset those, but we won in the Nationals earlier this week. I don't think that we won here this week. We made life really, really hard on ourselves the last time we ran here. And then the other time, I think it was about the same story. I can't remember where we finished, but I don't think we won here this week. But we've been starting near the front, which is really good. It's really all you can ask for, you know.
Green, green, green.
Not really, guys. Clipped the wall right there, kind of messed up our entry. Oh man, we just totally missed that corner.
Five to go at the line.
So we're still overdriving one. I mean, we really got to get that under control. Like, we can do that when we've got a gap, but
Have a slow car on the bottom. We have a car stopped down low. Go high.
say in a tight race, I mean, we're not going to be able to get away with that.
more laps to win.
All right. Well, we'll take a heat win.
Good job, man. You won. Good job, man. You just toyed with those guys today.
I swear to God, our crew chief has got to be probably the biggest dweeb in all of iRacing. Jeff got into the sixes. We were at like a 7-0. That was our optimal. We were close, but we weren't all the way there. So anyway, let's take a look at this heat and see who all's running this one. Come on. TV tray. I think that we were zooming in just a little bit. Alright, so we got Brandon Campbell, Jade Franklin, if I can talk, Tyler Moore, Josh Woodham, Petty Madrid, Teddy Burns, Christopher Boyd, and Gareth Gonder. GG. I don't know about that. Did we win here? I guess we did. I can't remember. Whatever. Obviously, I didn't feel good about it if I don't remember it. So I felt good about the national win earlier this week. That was 100%. You know, driving. We got into the 5 at one point, and I felt bad about that, but that was just kind of a racing deal. Him just more getting kind of clogged up with lap traffic and everything. Not really his fault, and not really our fault. We really netcoded. We didn't even touch him, but it is what it is. A +1 for this Win-Dixie scheme right here. Christopher's got my boat. We can't win. Oh, somebody punched somebody into one. So yeah, 9 slips through. Petty. Ooh, runs high. So Teddy's got the preferred groove into 1. Washes up. 5 gets loose. They're all over the place. Man, 5 is racking up them incident points, man. Ooh. Yes, that's right. I remember, Lou. How good the iPacing set is. It's great. So I think Teddy's probably got some speed for this 9 car here. Or, yeah, Teddy versus Petty. Petit. So, alright, 5's got to gather back up here. What are we doing? And I believe they're going to wait at the consi because we got 16, and normally you'd have 7 transfer, and then you've got the rest go to the consolation. But yeah, it's like Teddy's got him. 9's going to try the crossover though. Says I want that second row start, not that third row start. He's going to have to figure out a way back by him here pretty quick though. He's only got 2 laps to do it. The 5's closing in on him, believe it or not. So Boyd started, so he was fourth fastest qualifier, if I can talk. And these guys have spaced out quite a bit. They're reeling the leader in just a bit. Whether that's Garrett just kind of taking it easy or what. But he's got 1 to win. Oh, I guess that was it. Sorry. Yeah, alright. Well, we're going to start on the pole here for the main, if iRacing would let us grid. There you go. There you go.
Alright, man. Line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
So it was funny. We titled, oh no, PJ. We won the heat. Qualified on pole, won the heat. That's right. You know what? We did, because we shot the trifecta. We won the heat, we sat on the pole, and we won the main. I remember that now, Viz. I do. So, yeah, the race that we had on Thursday, the NIS, we're trying to run around at the back, and Daniel Falkingham was behind us, and Daniel's really fast. I mean, he's a good racer. Every time we go to Martinsville,
yeah,
Richmond,
Brandon, this track's a lot more about just hitting your marks and less about setup.
He's always in
You take care of the
contention at
tires
those
at the
short
start of
tracks
the
and
race,
stuff.
it'll be pretty quick at the end.
He was wanting to just ride around in the back with us, ended up getting into us. So I labeled the video, "What the Faulkner." Yeah, all I gotta do is win the race. Simple as that, right? Labeled it "What the Faulkner." So I get onto the servers today, get into the sim, and I have a friend request from him. I'm sure he saw it. I mean, obviously.
I'm sure you'll get a caution.
I'm sure at least somebody mentioned it to him, who's friends with him.
Oh, yeah.
Which, I mean, it's in good fun. I mean, it was a mistake, you know. I mean, it really was. I mean, it wasn't like he was trying to wreck us, but again, just a little bit more tact. You know, just don't need to be that close to the apron when you're running around in dead last. But it's okay. So we know he's a good driver. You know, there's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with him. Now, I think in all the other races we've gotten tires. So if we're gonna stay out front this whole race, we probably won't pit.
Get ready.
You know, unless we get a caution at like right at midway or something.
Alright, man. Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
My bad. There you go.
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Alright.
Pit road is closed. It's the 16 car. It's the 8 car.
Heads up. Look out for the 14.
Yeah, no shit.
Alright. You wrecked me in a heat race, and I was already sideways.
Watch out for that
You were
14.
right there, and then
Well,
I
4 laps on the
watched
tires,
him
we're not
hit
going to be
another
pitting here,
dude
so. What's up,
and
Jerry?
spin you out.
Yeah, it looks like he didn't even touch the brakes and run right over me.
Crockett.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to the 8X, dude.
Pit road is now open.
Thanks for the 8X, dude.
Car 16. Got the lucky dog.
Dude.
On the outside. On the outside.
I really do think they need to go back to go to the dirt system for short track tires like this, where it's just 2X for contact. Yeah, it's all good, Matt. I think it's still 0X, so.
Yeah, I agree. I think they should at least allow more X's if they're not going to change it.
Yeah, I was leading a race, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and someone hit me like last corner to move me out of the way, and it disqualified me.
Oh, genius. Appreciate it, Jerry.
Still true. I know it used to be that short tracks only counted as 2 turns too, so it really hits you hard when you lost point.
Christopher Bird. He's running a Winn-Dixie scheme, though, so he can't be evil. He's got a Mark Martin scheme.
Does it count as 4 now?
It's like instant Saint points.
I have no idea, but it's
Pit road
a
is
double
closed.
whammy if they are going to count us for the 4X like they normally would at like a 1.5 track.
Yeah, even a road course, like, I've been disqualified from a race at the ring, and I still gained like 16 safety rating one time.
Yeah, but then you have the other side of it,
One
like the
car.
14 will probably be out of here in the
One
next 10
car.
laps.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just saying, I'm over it.
And it just depends who else it takes with you.
Alright, we're going to get another restart here. So, man, we're starting on the front here so often, we have to start working on a restart craft more than the race craft. Again, we're just not used to it.
Get ready.
Being on Poe. Being on the point here.
Green flag, green flag. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single
Sorry,
file.
guys.
Pit road is closed. It's the big
I'm done with 214.
Even when you go early.
That's the third time you hit me.
Even when you go early.
It's the pace car.
Pace car going into one.
Pit
Well-
road is now open.
I don't know if they go back to South Boston.
Anything that's not a Cup car or a NASCAR car, they should make it so that they're a quickie caution too.
Really, dude?
Really, dude?
I got you, 14.
I got you, 14. I love it.
Enjoy your vacation, buddy.
Spin them out.
Whatever, I don't really care about points in this area. Because, you know, you just ran right at me for nothing. You know, it's 4 out.
No, you're not blinking right now.
Just
road is
cruising
closed.
around. Can't race it banned. Oh, man. Yeah, seriously, let the iPacing begin, no doubt. It's kind of more tedious. Like when we run the K&N car, like when we were hitting that series super heavy, you know, we would run that, you know, 4 times a week. And those are really quick races. I didn't really get to look at the chat that much, but yeah,
4X, but he hit
absolutely.
me from behind.
Set
my
rules at
back bumper.
iPacing. It paces with the best. It paces like a dream. It's on rails.
Probably could have just taken 3 gallons for this race
And,
and been fine.
Yeah, I mean, just with the super late models, you could have a race that goes, you know, in, you know, 15 minutes. You know,
Get ready.
I mean, or you could have,
Alright, man. Pace
you
car
could have a
in.
race that just takes an eternity.
Green flag, green flag.
Jesus Christ, man.
Clear low, clear low.
Are you
Got
guys
one
serious?
inside. Stay high.
I should have just ran the street stock.
Next car is the leader. Still there. Fourth line.
All right, well, we've been routed up out the way.
On the low side.
You just gave us a
Clear
little
low,
tap.
clear
It wasn't a
low.
lot.
Got one outside. Still there.
39?
Line. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high. Got one outside. You're clear high. Clear high. You're in second.
Oh, up out of the groove a little bit.
Stay about the 9.
Damn, keep overdriving that.
Damn, really? Wow. Half these dudes are probably just first started playing. Did that over like 12.
Alright, gonna hit some lap traffic though.
Outside. Stay low.
Somebody blowing up.
Blew up.
Still there. You're clear high. Clear high.
Way to go.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Alright.
Damn, I'm sorry. I caught the apron, stopped me up.
Well, I think it's really us two. The 1, the 2, and 3. Relatively decently matched.
Hey, Aaron and Theodore, thanks for all the room when I got really loose off the 2 there.
No problem. Does anybody have the guts to pit? We'd be giving up 11 spots to pit. Although some people behind us will pit, but...
Yeah, Ford, don't worry about getting into me. We all stacked up pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just trying to run a good race here, and I got doored right before that, too.
Yeah, I messed up his line, and when he went into the next corner, he welled way up, and then I tried to stay off him. You got into him.
Almost got us. I'm confident. I am confident. If his head's getting loose, we're going to have about 10 to go here, so I mean, we're going to have to get it, but if we want to win. But what we don't need to do is wreck. That was a very slight bump, but yeah. It's a good question. How many on back did pit? I don't think a lot of them did. I mean, I only see a couple cars on pit road. I mean, there's a bunch of guys that are lapped down, but
Pit road is closed.
it's like 6th, yeah. But we got 10 out here, so I mean, not a lot of guys pit. Which I don't know why. I mean, if you're back in 12th or 13th, I mean, unless you may be worried about going a lap down, which is possible. But who knows? What's up, Stone? Good to have you in, buddy.
A couple of them pit, some of them didn't.
Somebody around 7th pitted, I think.
Yeah, I'd say 7th or 8th based on how far they were back in the relative.
Line up on the outside row now.
So I think it was 6th.
E.
I was 7. So I saw somebody on pit road with the 6th there.
One car. Alright, man. 8 cars in. Green flag. Pit road is now open. 10 to go.
How the hell is that a flip?
You got one inside. Stay high. Stay high. Still there. Clear low, clear low.
Alright.
Something about your back.
Let's get it figured out here. Zeta's just not turning right now. Front tires are pretty used up, but it is what it is now. Oh man, we might get this one up too.
5 laps to go.
They're trying to wreck up there though. might be it. That might be it.
2 laps to go. Go high. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Left up 2, car by.
So you're gonna have to let the 2 by. You better not have to let anybody else by.
Alright, man. It's white flag this time by. 1 more to go.
There you go. Well, I think you got your wish there. Bird got spun there, Biz.
Can't hear what you're saying, 5.
It's the 7 car.
But I'd love to.
Well, that's a bummer. But again, starting on the outside, used up
That's
tires.
2 crappy 4-axles.
I mean, realistically,
Yeah, sorry about
I think we
that.
probably
I don't
should have
know
pit
what I
there.
was
Just
doing
got
or
it.
what it
The other
was,
thing
but
is, I mean, yeah, we
sorry
were in
about
second,
that.
but I mean, we're on the outside as well, and it was a bad
Alright,
restart.
I wasn't mad
So
about that 4X.
Great
The
job,
second one,
driver.
I was kind of planning on coming here and getting 4.
yeah, we get 4th, which we'll take. But yeah, I know Lou is super happy. P4, yeah, it's not bad. Should have been better,
That's
but
it. The race is over.
like I said, we blew just 2 corners in a row right there and then held from there. So it's just, did it to ourselves, you know? But hey, that's short track racing, you know? So we finished 1 behind where we should have. So the bad news is everybody finished in front of us that should have. The 1 and the 2, and then the 7 slept by. The 5, let's see what happened there with that 5 car, Mr. Bird, on the last lap. Now, they had gotten together a little bit before this. The 2 gives the 1 a bump. Gives him a bump. Oh my god. Like, wow. Okay. Not okay. The 5's on a mission. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. So he's got to hold his spot right here. Does he zoom up and hit him after? I don't think so. I don't think he's got enough time. I passed you clean. You hit me under yellow. Right here. Yeah, it's not okay. I mean, everybody's across the line here, but at the same time, it's like, eh. But anyway, let's go back to the last restart, where we really kind of gave it away. So the 1 snooker, we got snookered on the start, man. We just didn't go. You can see I thought he was going, but he didn't go, and I hesitated for a split second. Just bumped with the 2 there. And from here, we had the 5. Get underneath us, and then I tried to high-low this thing, and we had no grip to do anything of the sort. The 7 got underneath us. Yeah. Well, I mean, we were just taking it a little bit high. I was conserving them a little bit when we were in the lead, but after that second one, we used them up. There was one turn, man, where we were pretty sideways. Was it that one? I think it's this next one. That dang Chad Little paint scheme. I know, the John Deere rig's pretty cool. She's sideways. Big props to Matt for not getting into us right there. He could have easily ran us right over. He looked a couple times. But I mean, just our fronts were just worn out. Let's take a look though. I mean, just hot. They just lose grip. I mean, did it feel like 99% on those tires? Hell no, it didn't. Just take a look at the laps here. It's possible something to do with the cycling. Who knows? But I mean, we ran 14-14, then we had a bunch of caution laps, 16, whatever. And then 15 we had 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. And then on that last restart, 15, and then a couple 14s. I mean, we were running that much slower. It's just, it took us 2 laps to get back to where we should have been, you know? So, it is what it is. Check out the ride heights. They look exactly the same. Yeah, it looks like the ride heights to me, they look exactly the same. 64, 66, 48, and 50. So, anyway. Cool, dude. You'll be the one who gets reported. Awesome. I love these guys. Whoa! But, alright, well, let's take a look at the results, see exactly what this means for us. It's probably going to be more of a wash than anything. Yeah. See, it doesn't feel bad, you know, it's just, honestly, we weren't prepared to start on the outside at the front. I think that's really what it comes down to. You know, we're still getting used to starting up front, you know, in reality. You know, we just haven't had a ton of practice with it, so getting more and more practice with it. But a 0X, we'll take that, and I'll show you guys what we got. So, single split, and Garrett takes the win. He's got a 35-21. We end up coming home 4th. We gained 20 in iRacing. Puts us up over 32. I'll take it. Jeez, that noise. 0.16 in safety rating. Again, we'll take every 0X that we can get. And that was a clean 0X. You know, no incidents in any of the heat, qualifying, or anything. So that's awesome. Take that all day. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching on the stream, as always. Nope. There you go. Like you guys watching on the stream as always, it makes it 10 times more fun to have you guys hanging out in the chat, especially when we get heat racing. You know, we get some time to talk and everything. Yeah, we'll see what we get into this week. If they are at South Boston, that should be fun. I know I do like South Boston. I don't think that we've run a super late model there before, so that'll be interesting. We'll have to get in the lab and see what kind of setup we can work up. See what kind of tweaks we need to make to Apple Greens, because I believe that this was the last track that we had actually tested with in the live streams. We did that on the Fuck Week 13 video. We decided to do a bunch of tests and stuff with the super late model for the first couple tracks for this season. So I think this is the last one that we did those tests on. But yeah, so we'll see what we can do next week if it is at South Boston. So that's awesome, PJ. Good job. Super Lasers catch you at Sobo? Well, we'll find out. But thank you guys again one last time. And until the next time, take care.